Okay, everyone, it's James and Maria from the Pax8 Academy. It's that time of the month to talk about what's coming up in the next month, and we're flying through the year. It's May already, which I don't know where the year's gone, but we've got some exciting things coming up, and let's get through them. We've got a lot to get through. So, Maria, got some webinars coming up. Let's talk to me about them.
We do. I'm really excited about these webinars. It's a series of 3 webinars, and what we've done is we've gathered in subject matter experts in the IT legal space and insurance space, because one of the concerns that we hear from MSPs on a regular basis is that if there is a breach, where do they start? Do they call insurance? Do they call the legal? Do their legal contracts cover them appropriately for a breach? So we asked Anne Hall from IT Agree, who knows the space incredibly well, and the Andrew and Tim from Sherpa, who are cyber insurance specialists, and between both companies, they've put together a series of webinars for us to deliver to our partners and MSPs and TSPs in the Asia Pacific region. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, on the 11th of May, Anne's going to come in and talk to us about your agreements. Do they do what they need to do? And how do you fix them if they don't? What are the key areas you're looking out for in the case, particularly around cyber incidents? Then we've got the guys from Sherpa who are going to follow on with the next webinar later in May, talking about if a breach happens, what do you do? Who do you call? Who are you speaking to about what areas of the breach? Are you speaking to insurance? Are you speaking to legal? And then there'll be a third webinar in June to wrap it all up. So very excited about this series.
I'm excited. I talked to a lot of partners about this, and we did a little exercise in the road shows last month, this month, to see how many people actually have contracts in their business, and very few MSPs. It's probably about 30% have them. And when we asked how confident they were about them, probably about 50% have done them where they would consider proper legal levels. So there's a huge gap in the market. We all know it. We've all been working off handshakes, and this is why we've doing these webinars. So look out for registration and jump onto it. We're
Definitely.
going from the great webinars that we're giving away for free to everyone, partner or not. Well, now let's talk about our paid instructor-led courses that have been really popular. We've been getting a lot of MSP owners and their staff coming to these and getting a lot of good things out of them. What have we got in store for the next month?
For this month, we've got 3 different courses in 3 different areas to support your business. So the area that we call teams, so basically running teams within your business or various areas within your business. And this one's a great course. Again, something we've been asked for by countless MSPs. Fundamentals of service. So have you hired a new person who's new into the MSP space? Have you got a new tech? Have you got somebody within your organization, say an accounts person, who is a brilliant financial person but doesn't understand the MSP model and the service model? So we're going to go through what it is to be a level 1 or a level 2 tech, why what triage is, how dispatch works, the core fundamentals that cross all areas of that service space. Obviously, when you hire a new person, you're going to train them in your internal processes, but this covers industry best practices at that level.
That's awesome. And I know I get asked all the time, what can we do to help level 1 techs, and especially the newer ones? And we're doing something about it. So if you've got feedback on these courses and what you need help with, let us know. But that's an exciting one. What else do we have?
Technical. Everyone loves a bit of technical knowledge. This month we're running our introduction to Azure course, which we mentioned in our last update video. That's actually kicking off next week. So just in case people are watching this before that starts, In May, we have Azure 102. So it's best practices in Azure for MSPs. It's designed to either follow on from Azure, the introduction to Azure, or if you already have a bit of a handle on Azure, but you want to start getting into projects and start delivering some more refined projects, this course is great for you.
So many MSPs are starting to dip their toe into the Azure space and don't really have a whole lot of experience in it. So we've got experienced person in Delipa that's running these courses that will make these sessions very interactive, and people can ask him a whole lot of questions as you're going through and get learning these new skills and capabilities to grow your business.
Yep, absolutely.
I know we've
got. Lastly, last but not least, everyone's favourite topic of the month or the quarter, security. So we've just finished running our Applying Sys Controls course, which is fantastic. Now people need to start talking about developing policies within their MSP. And we have a course just for that. So developing security policies starting in the 11th of May, and we will be... It's a workshop style, so at the end of it, you should walk away with a policy that you can use within your business around security.
And Elliot's leading this one, so everyone that knows Elliot now, sort of cybersecurity guru, evangelist, whatever you want to call him, he's running with this, and we know most MSPs don't have a lot of this policy and operational practices in their business, and this is why we're launching this, to help you get it done in the workshop style, so you can rock up and actually learn and do at the same time, and then walk away with something tangible. So this isn't just theory; it's actually getting into the nitty gritty and helping you actually get something in place for your business, which is so important. We all know it, but keep an eye out for that and jump into it. It'll be very valuable for everyone.
So it's a big month for May, and but you know, these courses that we've selected and the webinars that we're putting on are due to feedback from the partners. So please, as James said, tell us if there's something that you see missing in our offerings. If you'd like to see a particular area of the business covered, we're more than happy to talk about those options.
And the last thing that's happening this month is we're continuing the roadshow tour in APAC, and we're heading over to Adelaide and Perth in I think it's the 16th and 17th of May. And I know Perth has gone absolutely bananas in registrations already, so jump in if you haven't already and come hear Elliot talk more about packaging up cybersecurity and those sort of best practices, and hear me talk about how to operationalize those cybersecurity practices as well. They're fun lunches, and come have a free feed and come see us. But it sounds like it's a huge month for us, Maria.
Yes.
Now we've just got to go and do it and see how we can help partners.
Definitely.